Uh-oh. Do we know how no camera? Try to give this guy a little reset here. Oh. That's odd. Hopefully we're good now. We'll find out in just a second. There we are. Now you can see my mediocre face. What's up, guys? What's up? My winner's circle friends. Hola. I have not been emoting on this. Oh, whatever. Alright. Happy Monday to you guys. Hope it was a good one. No matter what, you've probably survived. It's 6 p.m. my time, so if you're watching this, it's probably, if you work a normal schedule, after work hours. So you've survived day one of the working man's week. Alright, so we got ourselves another Monday all business stream. Tonight I've got a great topic picked out, and I will reveal / dive into that here shortly once I give a chance for some more folks to join here. We're going to be rocking some Fortnite. We'll probably try to get an hour and a half or so in of Fortnite tonight, and then per new usual cut stream, restart with some Rocket League. I'm going to try to do some solo competitive trios. It's been a little bit of time since I've done that, but I've kind of gotten back into the groove with Rocket League, so I think I could probably hold my own in some of those lobbies. So we'll rock a little bit of that and probably cut it between 2.5 and 3 hours total between the Fortnite stream and the Rocket League stream tonight. So anyways, with that being said, let's go ahead and hop into game one here on Fortnite. Hope you all had a good weekend. Weekend over here was quite hot, but got some outdoors time in, felt great. 8 miles hiking on Saturday. That was awesome. It's been a minute since I've done any hiking, and I am definitely diving back into that routine, because boy, oh boy, does that feel good. Still got pretty sore chicken legs. The chicken legs look pretty similar to the chicken legs that are on the screen right there. But hopefully a lot of hiking here in the coming months will help solve that to some degree at least. Yeah, I got some hiking in on Saturday, Sunday. Went up into the mountains, hit a lake, did some, well, I didn't really do any stand-up paddleboarding. I was kind of just hanging out on my friend's stand-up paddleboard. What do we got going on here? Alright, I'm going to try to close this out and refresh. Twitch is being weird right now. Hopefully it's still rolling on your guys' end. There we go. I think we're good. Mine froze, hopefully didn't freeze for everybody else. There we go. Okay, I think we're in good shape now. Alright, where do we want to go? Where do we want to go? I'm going to try to switch it up a little bit. I know I always drop the same spots for the most part. I'm going to do this little mansion out here. Not that that's a new spot for me, but it's not one of my normal ones. We're going to try to get some action in tonight. Get some action in. those of you that, I still need to edit one of my streams, now that I think of it. Fridays. I still got a couple days left on that. For those of you that follow the socials, you probably saw a pretty nuts clip of me 2v1ing a team in build mode. That felt pretty good. Man, that was a tough one. Can't wait to be back home in 2 weeks to play. I can't wait for you to be back home in 2 weeks to play either, Isaac. I miss you, bud. Miss you. I need my boy out there on the fields of Rocket League. But we'll get her going here whenever you get back. I am finally back in town for a couple of weeks, like a good couple of weeks myself. So whenever you're back, man, we will get it going like we never left. Almost died to a bot right off the rip. That'd have been a real fun way to start the stream out. Where are you at right now? I kind of wondered where you been. You said it'd be back. I assume what, you're maybe out of the country or something? We'll swap those, pick that up. Yeah, dude, I was out of commish for quite some time myself, but finally back. Okay, we're gonna just snag this and pop these. Pick that up. Those up. I'll try to save those for after I hopefully get some minis here in a sec. Wait, there's a downstairs here. I don't think I've been down here before. Oh, well, that's a vault, so that's not very helpful. None of this has been very helpful thus far. Alright, I need to just speed the whole thing up here. That's helpful. I thought I heard a chest up here. Boston. Got it. Got it. Alright, fair enough. Right on. Makes sense. Yeah, I've heard East Coast internet can be less than reliable. Mostly from Sam, so I'm sure you probably heard that also. Alright. 200 wood. More floppers. There we go. Okay, we're going to and hit these. Just throw that down there because I'll take that in a second. I want to try to make sure that this is not fully cleared out, but somewhat. A couple other useful things in here. This. That should do for now, actually. And those. Boom. Augments. Keymaster. And Myth Tech Pistol, why not? That's a pretty aggressive pick. Aggressive in a good way, I mean. Early on. Actually, I'm gonna... harvest this really quick, and then I'll pop that and go. Boom and boom. Fortnite has been honestly pretty tolerable when it comes to lobbies lately. Rocket League, tough. I think Rocket League has been tougher than Fortnite lately, which usually I feel the opposite. Okay, let's see. And of course. Alright, there we go. No more mats. Focus, Aaron. Seems like, yeah, there's someone's definitely here, so they definitely probably capped the point. Yep. Well, there's a nice DC to start the day out. Cool. Alright, I'm just gonna forget that happened. So, to dive into the old topic for today, this was brought up recently when I was believe it or not, at Electric Forest. They do a lot of, at Electric Forest, immersive, like, art and, immersive art sort of things. Can't really even watch. I'm not. Yeah, dude, you're good, man. I appreciate it. Chat with you soon, brother. I haven't forgot you either. We'll get it going as soon as you get back. Mark my words. But yeah, so anyways, in one of the art, for lack of a better term, because it wasn't really art, I suppose it sort of was, but in one of the exhibits, we'll say that, one of the little things that you can do at Electric Forest, we talked with one of the people, and they kind of were like reading off quotes and just kind of reading off quotes out of a big book. They picked a random page and read off whatever was on the page. So me and my friends that stopped in there just for a couple minutes got a page that essentially said, I'll paraphrase into my own words and my own concepts, but the way that I'm using it is it was essentially talking about being able to hit the reset button whenever you want and become, you know, a new person, for lack of a better term. Just kind of being able to, at any time, make changes about yourself that you want to make. You don't have to wait for any certain event to happen. You don't have to wait for the most common one. And I've talked about stuff like this before, but I think this kind of just maybe changed my viewpoint on it a little bit. The way that I digested it, at least, was you can hit the reset button at any time. If you guys remember, I did a stream, my very first stream ever was on January 1st, and the topic for that day was New Year, New You, if you so choose. Meaning, New Year's is a big time for people to set New Year's resolutions and try to improve themselves in a certain way, or set new habits, or set new goals, kind of reset, and okay, January 1st, I got a fresh calendar year, I'm going to make some changes and do this thing that I've always said that I wanted to do, blah, 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 which I think is fantastic. But I think a trap people fall into is, number one, waiting for some certain event like that to make changes. You can make them any day of the year. January 1st is just another day on the calendar, just like any other year. So, waiting for some magical event in order to make changes. And also, and I fall into this bucket big time of getting all fired up, you know, December 20th rolls around and you're like, oh man, January 1st, I'm really going to make some changes. Even though, again, December 20th or whatever is a day just like any other day. Granted, that one's a little bit different because I know holidays and stuff. It is kind of hard to make some changes when you got travel and family things and, you know, sort of quote-unquote gearing up for the new year. I think that's an excuse to a certain degree, but there is some level of validity to that. So, but anyways, you set all these goals. January 1st, you do great for 3 days. You miss a day. You get all down on yourself. Oh man, it's only 4 days in. I've already screwed up my plan and, you know, fumbled my resolution. I'll get back on it, you know, tomorrow. Another day comes and goes. Maybe you get back on it the day after that. Something else comes up and, you know, you just all of a sudden start to get all down on yourself about like, oh, maybe I can't stick with this, or maybe this is too hard, or maybe the timing's not right. Fill in the blank with your preferred excuse. But we start to make excuses and let ourselves out of these things that we were a couple weeks ago excited about doing, and changes that we were excited about making, that we were making plans and blah, 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 blah. And I think that part of that is it's real easy to talk about, you know, going to the gym 4 days a week. It's really easy to talk about, you know, cutting back on a certain bad habit or maybe increasing a good habit like reading. I'm going to read 20 minutes a day or whatever. Fill in the blank with, again, your preferred habit that you want to change. It's really easy to talk about that stuff when you're talking about it as if it's a couple days out. Like, oh, in a couple days, I'm going to be a new person in a couple days. And then, you know, the rubber meets the road, as they say. And you've got to finally start doing that thing. And it's like, you realize that it's, oh, maybe this is a little harder to do and stay consistent with than I was anticipating a couple days ago. So then when you back off a little bit, maybe you make some last minute adjustments to your resolution and, oh, well, I'm going to back it down to 3 days a week, and 3 days a week, if you do that, quickly becomes 2 days a week, and anything's better than nothing. But I think that people forget that you can restart and reset your habits and almost who you are as a person anytime. It doesn't have to be any special thing that happens or time of year or whatever in order to do that stuff. I think it's really kind of immature, and trust me, I'm talking from a person, like as a person who is insanely guilty of this sort of thing. Insanely guilty, almost every year. So I'm not trying to talk down on anybody. I'm speaking from experience and preaching to the choir. But I think it was helpful for me in that moment with, you know, again, this little excursion or whatever you want to call it, thing that we did, not excursion, exhibit that we stopped in. That was a good one, you know? It was a good one for me because I did have some goals for the year that I've maybe faltered on a little bit, and some things that I wanted to accomplish that I've certainly done better with since the new year. But I'm not satisfied with where things are at for me. And I think it was encouraging to just have a reminder that, hey, tomorrow you can wake up and start doing that thing that you said you were going to do. Just do it. Not to quote Shia LaBeouf or anything, but just do it. It's really easy to make a mountain out of a molehill with that sort of stuff. And, you know, a lot of those changes that we want to make, they're not that big of a deal. Just do it. So anyways, I'll expand on that as the evening goes on, but that's kind of the gist. I think I'm actually going to swap for this. This is going to be really helpful to have late game. It's a pretty good loadout. So yeah, the topic for tonight, I guess, is reset button. You know, that reset button is available for you to press anytime. So if you got something that you've been, you know, working on and something that you've been trying to improve on, maybe a New Year's resolution that you haven't seen through, what is happening right now, dude? Two for two. Yeah, if you got something you've been working on, or maybe you left in mid-January and kind of abandoned, hey, hit the reset button now. You can start it up again, even if you just improve. You don't necessarily do, you know, 6 days a week in the gym. If you start to work on those habits, you can build up to a New Year's resolution. You can kind of help yourself get back on the right track a little bit. Every day is the same as any other day. Don't wait for January 1st, or don't wait for when XYZ happens. That's another huge trap people fall into, is waiting for a milestone. Once blah, blah, blah happens, I'm going to do this. I heard a great quote from a motivational speaker when I was in college. It's, timing never gets better, you just get older. Brain releases dopamine when you tell someone a plan you have, or telling them that you're going to do something. Mr. Tipsy Taco, I could definitely believe that. I think that could maybe play into why accountability is so important and why it's so effective. Why did your stream give me a content warning before I viewed it? Miss Ashlumpy, that's a new guidelines thing that Twitch just implemented, and if you have, let's just say adult content, for lack of a better term, the way it defined it was excessive swearing, tobacco use, suggestive content, blah, 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 that sort of stuff. You have to designate it like that, and it probably just will warn young viewers, and especially their parents, that that's your kind of channel, so that they can restrict that or whatever. So I try to keep it dialed back on a lot of that stuff, but I know that I'm no saint, so I figured I would probably just designate it like that so I wouldn't get in any trouble, and that way people know up front what to expect. Adult content is lit. Yeah, dude, for sure. I feel like it's part of the reason I designated it as adult content, is because I'm like, yeah, dude, I would rather watch an adult content streamer than a clean streamer. Alright, if I get DC'd from this game, I might have to reset, because that's 2 for 2 that I was DC'd in the middle, and I'm not trying to fight this battle all night long. I'm gonna somewhat hot drop here at this little guy. Mr. Haffel, how are you, sir? It's been a minute. I know we kind of fell off of some of our normal gaming times. Just with me being gone a bunch, I'm sure you've been busy and doing summer things as well, but we got to get back on it, man. We got to get some games going. I will respond to that in 2 seconds here. I'm going to abandon because I want to get through the mid part of the game where I normally DC to test and see if this is going to continue to happen. Because if it is, I want to get this taken care of. It's weird because it's not lagging at all. The guy just got his face ripped off. Alright, I don't want any of that. No shield. Still no shield. We'll go with this for right now. Yeah, it's fine. Okay, 140. Jeez. Should probably be doing this undercover. I think I can get away with it though. Yeah, we're good. Okay, well, there's some shield. I'm gonna leave that out there. Go in here. Was the Texas plant insane? Heard it was so big you can't see to the other side, but you're in it. That is correct. So I had actually been to that plant that I've toured last week. I'd been there before for I.O. And I don't know if they had added on to it when I was there, but all I know is that they told us it currently sits at 4.5 million square feet. 4.5 million square feet. That is not an exaggeration. That is fact. Which is just mind-blowing. 4.5 million square feet. So it really is. It's just unbelievable. It's a little overwhelming to a certain degree, but not like in a bad way. It's just like you walk through and halfway in disbelief. You're just like, how? How can somebody, like a company, afford this, number one? And how does it stay running, number two? Like, how do you manage a 4.5 million square foot facility, you know? I think there's a guy in here. Unless you pad it out. $4.5 million square feet, though. Like, phew. Pretty unbelievable. Yeah, just about as unbelievable as the last time I was there, honestly. Unreal. I can't get a break. I'm just gonna go up to full. Whatever. Yep, because there we go. Please, just don't DC me. Would you please, Fortnite? Yeah, we'll go with that. I'm in the zone. In zone and in the zone. Yeah, there's definitely a guy here. I'm okay with what I got. Or, no, I thought those were minis. That's, deceiving. Anyway, so to go back and expand on the topic a little bit, topic again is reset button. You can hit the reset button on any goals you might have had set earlier in the year at any time, any calendar day. Hit the reset button whenever you want. You can change who you are and your habits whenever. The sooner the better. But yeah, I think for people like myself who are, I am most decidedly a very emotionally driven person. It's important to know that about yourself, and if and when you know that about yourself, you can kind of adjust. I think there, in my opinion at least, there are a lot of different personality types, a lot of different ways to judge a person. Not judge, but label, I guess is a better term for it. You can label a person type A, type B, type C, type D. There's personality tests out the wazoo, but I think if you want to boil it down to two very, very essence categories, you've got emotion-driven and logic-driven people. Now, certain people are down the middle. Certain people are big-time lopsided, one or the other. If you're emotion-driven, I fall into that category. Us folks, we get real fired up about something. We're gonna change the world, and then we wake up the next day and we're like, oh, I'm tired today though. So, you know, we're much more fickle. I think that emotion is a fantastic thing. I think that if you can learn to control it, you can use it and really make some things happen. I think emotion-driven people are super passionate, and people flock to emotion. Sketch that. Thank you. People flock to emotion, and people get excited about emotion. So I don't think there's anything wrong with being an emotional person. Same way I don't think there's anything wrong with being a logic-driven person. But for us us emotion-driven people, you've got to make sure you don't get all fired up about something and then abandon ship super quickly and then get down on yourself because, again, you're emotion-driven. Like, oh, well, you know, I set this big goal for myself and I'm already calling it quits. Like, maybe I'm just a bum. So it's important to not do that also. Oh, man, which one do I want? I'll go with this. It's important on both sides, you know, important to have balance, I guess, where you want to hold yourself accountable and you want to push yourself, but not to the point where you're getting down on yourself and killing your own drive. I did a whole stream on balance months and months ago, but the moral of that story is you've got to be your own best cheerleader and your own number one cheerleader and your own number one critic. There we go. So you've got to have that balance of pushing yourself, critiquing yourself, correcting things that need corrected, but also cheering yourself on and making sure that you stay in a good headspace and like support yourself. So it's huge. Yep. That facility is definitely huge. Huge. All right, let's see here. What's a good spot from here? Ooh, I'm actually going to go back over to this other area and try to pad. I think I've got time. Even if I need it, I've got some white heels available. So, Tipsy Taco says, consistency, it's okay to miss a day, but 2 in a row is too much, for sure. Yeah, and even sometimes if you miss 2 in a row, you know, the important part is get back on the horse. Encourage yourself, let it go. But when it gets to that point, I agree, you gotta be a little bit tougher and be like, alright, I can't keep goofing around. Today's the day. Get back on the horse. And if you miss 2, same thing, you know, really dial it in, push yourself. So, alright, I don't care about that. Yeah. So anyways, at the end of the day, I had this conversation with a coworker here pretty recently. I don't know what my stream just did. It just kicked me out. Hopefully, again, it didn't kick you guys out. Sorry for the continued technical difficulties. Give me one sec here. There we go. Who knows? My phone's not even on my Wi-Fi, so it's definitely not my Wi-Fi. All the internet things, just doing internet things, being weird. I had a conversation with a coworker recently about drinking too much, and you know, I've certainly had my struggles in that category over the years. And he's an older guy, very, very transparent, super, super nice guy, big fan of his. He was kind of asking, like, so when do you know, like, what's too much? Or, when, like, salespeople especially, and I am super guilty of this. Salespeople, and not some non-salespeople too, but salespeople in particular, we're notorious for being justifiers. We justify everything. Well, I'm doing this because of this. Like, oh, I had a tough day at work, so I'm gonna have a couple drinks, or I'm gonna smoke a cigar, or whatever. And there's nothing necessarily wrong with any of that, but it can get to a certain point where it becomes unhealthy and cause problems and all that. So my answer to that, I suppose, and I am no psychologist, so don't take my word as gospel, but at least for me, what I've kind of dialed it into is, number one, and this is probably the most important one, is if whatever habit or whatever thing you're trying to fix, or habit you're trying to change, we'll use drinking for this example. If that starts to interrupt your life and cause problems in your life and with your work or relationships or whatever, if it starts to cause issues, that is sign number one for me. They're like, hey, you should probably take a step back, take a break, take inventory, make some necessary changes. Because if things start to get interrupted, then there are some changes that need to be made. But beyond that, there are a lot of people that can function still making poor decisions. And that was kind of where my coworker was, he's like, I do really well overall, but I catch myself every once in a while falling into these ruts and these, I guess ruts is a good word for it. These ruts where, I feel like I'm doing XYZ too much, but I'm still keeping everything together. And my answer for that, again, I'm no guru. Take my opinion for what it's worth, exactly that, an opinion. But what I told him and what I believe is if you're asking yourself a question of am I outside of my boundaries, am I overdoing it on XYZ, the answer is yes. Nobody else knows but you. Like, you can be functional all you want and still be misbehaving, but deep down you know. So that's the point that I was kind of trying to make, and I've had to try to make with myself, is I know if I'm justifying and selling to myself of, oh yeah, tomorrow I'm going to do better, or oh, it's happened because of XYZ and yada yada yada. But at the end of the day, I know that that's what I'm doing. So if you have that radar up for yourself and you watch out for your own justifications and all that jazz, that's in my opinion the recipe for success. Because there could be people that don't want to drink outside of social activities. I know a lot of people like that. Like, yeah, I only drink in social settings, which I think is awesome. But you can stretch the phrase social setting pretty far for yourself. Social setting could be a celebration to some people, and for other people it could be any setting in which there are other people that are having a drink. And it doesn't have to be drinking a lot, but for some people, they might really try to be strict with themselves, and they could cave for any little get-together. Like, oh, we're getting together for dinner with some friends on a Monday. And if that's not the type of setting that you're trying to set for yourself as an exception, then don't let yourself cave. So anyways, long story short, it's different for everybody, but in my opinion, again, the key is dial in what you're comfortable with and hold yourself to that standard. You know what you're doing, so keep yourself within your own guardrails. Anyways, so to go back to the topic for tonight of the reset button, you know, for anybody that feels like they might be in a situation like that where they're caving a bit too much, hit that reset button today. Oh boy. Didn't realize the storm was going that way. I need to go. Ooh, I forgot I had the unlimited sprint thing when I come off of zip lines. That's helpful. This dude behind me is going to be a problem. I have a strong feeling. I'm gonna get to zone and then I will try to fight. Is this a combat? It isn't. Not. Once I'm done with this end game, I'll hop back there in the chat, ladies and gents. Okay, I'm gonna do this. No, I didn't want to break that. That's unfortunate. Alright, let's see if I can be a nuisance here a little bit. Got one guy coming out of there. One guy over here to my left. Okay. That one's dead. Can I peek through the bottom here? Not really. I don't see him unless he's in that bush. Moderation is key for sure, exactly. Alan Watts is key, definitely for sure. Major key. Majoiki. Yep, that's what it all boils down to. But again, the point I'm trying to make with that is don't wait. Don't wait. Make whatever changes you feel like you need to make right now. I suck. Close. Oh boy. Try to get two of these off. No, I did not mean to do that. I've got to go. Oh, there's a guy behind me. Scare the crap out of me. Oh no, that is trouble. Just gonna try to survive here. I think that was counterproductive. Yeah, that was well played by him. Boxed me in there. I should have rotated way earlier. Not bad though. Third place for my first full game that I didn't get DC'd out of. There was definitely an R the first time you said it. You said Majoy, not me. You said it right the first time. That's unfortunate, but that's okay. When are you coming back to the good old Midwest? I'm actually coming back for a wedding in a week and a half, but I'm literally flying in Saturday morning and flying home Sunday night, so... Sunday. Might be my only... But I got a late flight Sunday night, so... I can potentially holla. I don't think I'll be bringing my golf clubs. Otherwise, I would say let's... get a little action in on the course. Alright. I haven't really been solo dropping at Breakwater Base, so we'll go there. Unless something else. Let's see here. Yeah, nothing else is really jumping out at me. It's probably gonna be hot, so we'll see. Why'd you say it like you have a cornfield in your backyard? Because everybody in the Midwest has a cornfield in their backyard. They don't have a choice. They have to say it like that. Oh, what? Did that double build that? I guess so. Oh, whatever. Yeah, so to tie this back into a business setting, I think that an important thing to think about is that businesses have many, many, many goals. Lots of goals. As a salesperson, trust me, lots of goals. But I think that a way that you could kind of take some of that from the business setting and put it into a personal setting is you're allowed to have daily, weekly, monthly, yearly goals just like a business does. For yourself, you know, back when I was really in my self-development stages in my early 20s, I had daily goals, you know, read 20 minutes in a book, work out at least 30 minutes. I had some health-related ones, like drinking X amount of ounces of water, eating vegetables at least one time every day. Lots of daily goals that then, of course, can translate into monthly or weekly. Excuse me. Usually, like the more than daily ones, those can be your progress ones. If you've got a daily goal of drink X amount of water and do X amount of exercise, you could maybe have a weekly goal of lose 2 pounds. I'm no nutritionist, but I've always heard that healthy weight gain happens at a slow pace, so you could have, you know, lose 2 pounds a week. Your daily puts you on track for monthly, or excuse me, daily puts you on track for weekly. Weekly puts you on track for monthly, etc., etc. But I think a trap that, again, individuals fall into is setting a New Year's resolution that they very loosely follow for a couple of weeks. Oh, I'm in trouble. Maybe not. Setting a yearly goal that you loosely follow, you don't end up hitting, or you give up on in a couple weeks, and then you feel like your goal setting is done. Like, oh well, I'm just gonna grind it out the rest of this week. This year's pretty much a bust. It's only May 2nd, but I haven't been doing well with my goals. I might as well just cash this year in and come back and get them. Come back strong next year. And I'll really get them next year. That's a really tough trap you can fall into. You can still make weekly, monthly goals. Mid-year, any day. Hit the reset button and make some new goals. That's pretty elementary, but I think that, again, for me and for people like me, that can be helpful and can kind of ring true that we are guilty of that sort of thing. If you're an emotional person that loves setting goals and bailing on them for a couple weeks, hit the reset button, start them up again. Might as well throw away 6 months of my life. Yeah, for sure. That's honestly, like, that's kind of the mindset behind some people bailing out. And again, myself included. Most of the time, I'm a little bit better than that, where, you know, I'm not going to call it on March 10th for the rest of the year, but I can very much like, oh, well, I'm just going to, you know, hit pause on these goals until my vacation next month is over, and then I'll get back in action. Yeah, have fun getting back in action after a vacation. I'm nuts. This is me talking to myself, by the way. Okay, full on wood. Oops. Please hurry up. There we go. I'm already full on wood, duh. Okay. Got 2 augments ready. Yes, I like that one. Shotgun reload, sure. Should have plenty of medium ammo. No chest. Actually, I'm gonna go ahead and hit these while I'm up here. Oops. Okay. Okay, boom, boom. Alright, we're in good shape now. Let's go. Grab this really quick. Yes, hoping for a better AR. Get all this. Okay, go Aaron, go. No more looting. After I break this. Ooh, yep, we're gonna do that. So Mikey, I don't know if you're still watching, but this new gun that they put in is like a grenade launcher, and this shit is out of control good. Super fun to use. Alright, I'm gonna try to run up here and use these keys. It's not a vacation, it's a visitation of old habits. Yeah, I definitely agree. Even if it's just a relaxing vacation, a lot of times, you know, you can come back refreshed from a vacation, but I've come back exhausted from a vacation before too. Yeah, I'm gonna do this. So it can be the habits, and it can also just be the exhaustion. Like if your goal or whatever is a workout related goal, you can come back from vacation and just you know, you go back to your first day at work and you're quote-unquote exhausted. Oh, I'm so exhausted. My first day back from a vacation really takes it out of you. I'm not going to go to the gym today. Super easy to fall into those traps. They always say motivation comes and goes. You have to build healthy habits for sustainability. Take advantage of your moments when you do feel motivation. Yep, I absolutely agree. That is a great point. Yeah, those moments when you do feel motivation can be very precious. And you can capitalize on this too. There's kind of like momentum in that sort of thing. If you capitalize, you feel great. I you know, pat myself on the back, did great this weekend with just behaving and exercising and getting a lot of stuff done. And boy, did that feel good. I slept good Saturday night and Sunday night, and was up at like 5:15 this morning. So you can really catch some good momentum if you do capitalize on those times when you do have an entire day open. You know, you don't have anything pressing on your schedule and you're feeling halfway decent. Like, run it, dude. Run it. Run it now. If you don't run it when you've got all that time, then oof. Those are the times when it's easy to get down on yourself and, oh, I pissed away a whole weekend when I had no plans, nothing to do. I should have gotten XYZ done. And then you can get down on yourself and again have negative momentum where you go backwards. Can we move Ash to the mountain? I've been trying to move her to the mountains. Maybe there's still hope. Consistent habit beats motivation all day long. You won't wake up feeling motivated every day, but if you get in good habits, you can still do things without motivation. Yep, absolutely. As long as you're in that groove. I've been in those grooves before where you feel invincible, and some days you're feeling it and you really get a lot of stuff done. Some days you're not feeling it and you still get a satisfactory amount of stuff done. Those days when you're in a groove and you're feeling it, watch out, world, because holy cow. You can crush a whole work day, go crush it in the gym, come home, do a bunch of chores. Vibing. So yeah, definitely agree. Capitalize and you can reap the benefits. You whatever the opposite of capitalize is, you fumble the bag on those days when you're feeling good, and you can also reap the negative benefits. You're more likely to follow through if it's part of your daily routine and such. Yep, Ash, I agree. Definitely agree. I missed that message, but anyways. Consistence key. Consistence key. Yeah, we're just gonna OP the SMG so I can stop worrying about this. Alright, I'm gonna try to use this gun and show you what's up. It's like a grenade launcher, dude. It's insane. Where's that fighting over here? Yep, there you are. Ah, waited too long, but maybe that's for the best. Okay, we gotta go somewhat far. I'm not gonna worry about late rotating. So I'm gonna early rotate and just get out of here, dude. Try to get down here without taking fall damage. Go, 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 go. Okay. Oh boy. Still gonna take fall damage. Nope, maybe not. Go, go. I don't know if I can get all the way up there. I really hope that I can. I think I probably can. Go, 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 go. Probably gonna have to build up the side of the mountain here, but it's gonna be worth it. About ready to switch to brick anyways. Let's see what's back here. Okay. I'm good. I'm gonna stick with what I got for right now. Open that up. Right. Stay right here for a second. Ooh, that's tempting. Of course. Okay, I'm gonna go hit this twice. 490. See where the zone goes. Okay, over there. So I'm gonna try to pad over on this side of this mountain. He's close to there. This area reminds me of Sly Cooper. I do not know what that is. It's really icy up here, so I need to be careful. Probably need to come down off of here pretty quickly. Alright, here you go. There you go. Just pulled up. It's a random shot. I need to come down off of this, like I said. That was honestly ridiculous. Not ridiculous in a good way. It was like, oh, great shot air, and just, yeah, just looked in his general area and pulled the trigger. Luckily for me, he wasn't built up and protecting himself. Easy money. Top 10. I've heard of Ratchet and Clank, but I'm not sure what it is off the top of my head. Full transparency. Maximo, no clue. Ooh, there's a guy down here. Could have taken a shot. He just would have been behind there anyways, though. Let's see where he goes. Alright, maybe he'll get stuck out where I can hit him up here. Cracked. 70. Dead. Ridiculous. Alright, I need to come down off of here because I do not like this ice. Is that guy still over here? Oh, well, I did say I needed to come down. Alright, we're just gonna build up a little bit. Harvest this. In the new zone, so we're good there. Yeah, saw a dude over here. He's far enough away that I'm not going to mess with him, though. 10 bricks, so I can only build one time and then replenish. Okay, there's a dude here. 30? He didn't even know where I am. That's funny. He probably has a general idea. Top 5. That dude's rotating in down there. Let's see where this goes. My direction. Oh, this is dangerous for them. Dang. Dead. Okay. I'm being such a noob right now. Hey, I don't make the rules. Don't hate the player, hate the game, you know what I'm saying? Three players. That I do not know where they are, which is a little unsettling. Did he rotate or did he stay in there? Might have rotated. No, he didn't rotate. If I can knock him down. Ouch. Good shot. I hit myself. And now I'm taking storm damage. That's really unfortunate. And also my fault. Yeah, that's the one thing that's a little treacherous about this gun, is that if you hit the lip of your build, you're hurting yourself. Now I've got to try to go find heals. I'm just gonna run. Try to slide. Oh, he's up above me. This was a mistake. I think I'm barely in here. Should definitely be in now. Oh, I gotta go far now. I'm gonna get in here under him. Or maybe not. I'm completely exposed. I'm definitely gonna die. Wow. Yeah, I built myself in there. I deserve that. Alright, dude, yeah, do your thing. Yeah, nerf incoming for sure. Bummer. That was my fault. Once again, big time. For shooting myself. It's tough. It's tough to get those rotates right, honestly. Alright, give me 2 seconds. And I will requeue. Late game rotations in this new season are not easy. Just gotta tighten it up just a wee bit. Alright, go ahead and queue. Alright, and we're back. Yeah, nerf incoming. Honestly, I doubt it. They'll probably keep it. Because if you think about it, it's kind of easier than a sniper, but it's not near as deadly as a sniper. Screw it. I'm gonna hot drop. But easier, but not near as deadly. Yeah, I'm gonna hot drop probably. I don't feel like going into brutal. I late dropped. Not late dropped, I should have dropped earlier. So I doubt they'll nerf it. But we'll see. I'd be okay with it. I'd be okay with them just shrinking the blast radius a little bit. But I mean, you gotta hit people a couple of times. A couple of those kills that I had were definitely bots. Just out in the open, not building at all. Like, I think it's strong, but I don't know if it's probably overpowered, but I don't know if I personally would consider it overpowered. I walked past a big pot. Yep, here. Alright, hit that, boom, 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 hit these. Grab those. Go in here and hit these. Oh boy. He's under me. And I should be able to hit these. Do that. Can I please pick this shotgun up? That was terrifying. Oh, wait. Go, 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 go. No, why does it do that? White heals, white heals, white heals. Of course not. Is that a med mist? Nope. I think there are wraps back here. Yep. Oh boy. Just keep popping, keep popping. One. Alright, that's almost full. Where'd he go? Oh, we're an idiot. Okay. Give me that. Give me this. I'll go ahead and capture this. Leave it there. Okay. By the way, you should really eat veggies 3 times a day, not once a day. No, I agree. If I ever feel like my diet is really suffering, once a day is like the bare minimum that I put on my like daily goal sheet. But no, that's definitely that's definitely a fair correction and good advice. 3 times a day. But if I'm ever really messing up, I'm like, yeah, I need to once a day. Need. Oh, come on. Give me something. No. It's fine. Don't care about any of that. Keep it moving. This, yeah. Wheat, 1, 2. Okay, hide in here. Oh boy, I gotta go. Hurry. that later. Okay, gotta use another augment. Where's the storm going? Nobody knows. Now we do. And not super far. I'm gonna try to get up in there and do that. Okay. Reroll. Oh, spin bars? I'll just reroll it a bunch of time. I got max, so. Does this count for pistols? Let's find out. It does not. That's unfortunate. I gotta try to find a pistol or an SMG now. Oh, well, whatever. At least we know. The more you know. Okay, I don't want to go over there. Yeah, screw it, whatever. You know what? For the fans, we'll give this, we'll run it, you know? Whatever. Go pistol, SMG, like a G. I'm gonna need a lot more, yep, mini ammo. 400 wood. I'm gonna try to cap this thing. And activate it and then go hide. Bet you there's probably somebody, yep, somebody rotating this way from over there. Oh, he changed his mind. Oh, he changed his mind again. About done. Pop one of these. Take that. Get the heck out of here. And he's right behind me. How is he still hitting me? Damn it! I should have known he was going to run up there. That was definitely my fault. Once again. Build before it's too late, Aaron. Alright, we'll get one more Fortnite game in here, and then I'll probably pop over to Rocket League. Stay tuned, by the way, for a ridiculous clip on the socials from Friday. A no-build clip, believe it or not. But this might be the peak of my no-build career. It does not show its ugly face very often, but man, this is a good one. So anyways, I'll probably have that edited and posted here. Maybe not posted tonight, because I try not to post super late, just because of the time zone change and whatnot. I feel like right when clips are posted is when they get the most exposure. So maybe, probably tomorrow morning. Anyways, as we pop into our last game again, our topic of the day, or topic of discussion, I think is a better way to put it, for tonight was reset button. And you can push the reset button on your habits and anything you want to change about yourself anytime. You don't have to wait for the first of the year. You don't have to wait for... I'm going to drop on the raceway over here. I kind of like this area. You don't have to wait for anything to happen. New job, who cares? Stick with your habits. Hit the reset button. Get to work. You don't have to wait for January 1st. Even on December 27th, you can hit the reset button. Start early. Get in the habit. If you feel like, you know, for folks that do make New Year's resolutions, if you feel like you've faltered on yours too early, who cares? Hit the reset button. I don't care if you've faltered January 2nd or January 10th, whatever it is. You can hit the reset button whenever you choose. Make those changes that you know that you need to make and get back on the right track. So that's pretty much the gist of what I wanted to discuss tonight. Just kind of reminding everyone that every calendar day is the same as every other. So don't wait. This weapon-o-matic, let's see what's in here. Ooh. Yeah. Alright. Pull. Move you over here. Try to break all of this. There we go. Okay, 100. Round it up on brick. We'll do this. Well, actually, that's probably pretty silly. Bit short-sighted. There were two of them, maybe. I bought a blue combat, or even using it. I find a blue combat. Alright, yeah, this is what I wanted right here. Okay, full on minis. That's good. Definitely figured I would be in center of zone here, and I am. Not center, but in the zone. Whoa! Let me go ahead and upgrade this just in case I get... Oh, well, hello. Only 100. That's well worth it. Alright, let's take a second here. Rum shotties. Let's take a second. Use this. Sure. We are dead center of the zone. Okay. That's not at all what I wanted to do. There we go. We will mat up for a moment. It'd be really nice if I could hit some friggin' circles. There we go. Alright, that's fine. Good on mats. Good on pretty much everything. Alright, I am going to just hide right here. Did I just see a person? Yep. Did they just kill themselves? I think so. Okay. Like, yo, man, hang on, it's gonna be okay. You can get through this. Yeah, sure. Fighting over there. Just kind of being annoying. I don't really want to camp here for the next 60 seconds, but I'm gonna. I don't want to give away great positioning. I need to see, because this could go anywhere. I need to see where it goes before I make any decisions here. You become covered in mud when in big bushes, leaf piles, and tall grass. I don't think I've seen that one before. Yes, I like this one. 15 seconds. Part of the reason I'm chilling here is because I got these, so depending on where the zone goes, I can hit one of these and unlimited sprint all the way over there. Oop. I'm not just gonna camp. Probably should have. Damn it, dude. I was definitely outmatched there, but I should have played that a lot better. I didn't want to just camp there in the corner and be like a total noob that just surprised, but maybe he saw me, so. Oh well. I'm not in the mood to keep sweating on Fortnite anyways. My lobbies continue to get harder and harder today, apparently, so. Alright, well, we will pop on over to Rocket League. As usual, the last couple weeks, I am going to have to cut the stream and reset really quick just to make sure that the game's categorized properly. If I were to switch over to Rocket League now, it will not recategorize the second half of the stream as Rocket League, so it just kind of hurts when it comes to clipping and random people popping in and whatnot. If I go to Rocket League, people are going to pop in now for Fortnite and see I'm playing Rocket League and immediately pop out, so. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed talking about the reset button. The button which you can hit anytime to reset your habits and any goals that you want to accomplish. Hit that reset button anytime you feel like you're falling short on your goals or not doing things that you've set up for yourself that you wanted to do and accomplish on a daily, weekly basis. So, anyways, talk to you guys soon. See you here in just a couple minutes on Rocket League for those of y'all still tuning in. But if I don't see you, I'll see you on Wednesday for some more Wednesday. Goodness, what's my theme for Wednesday? Wednesday Hump Day Hangout. We're going to be chilling on Wednesday. It's going to be our first Wednesday in a long time not playing Hogwarts Legacy, so I'll have some nice chill topics to talk about. Probably rocking some more Fortnite, Rocket League, maybe even some Halo. We'll see. But anyways, talk to y'all soon. See you here in just a few minutes.